Did you look at Dave when he was playing and say, this is a kid who's going to be a coach down the road?
I never thought he'd be a coach. I
Really?
thought he'd be a CEO of a big company. Dave was a real bright kid.
He was a Rhodes Scholar candidate.
And he was a very loyal Rebel. Even when he was at BYU and Utah State, every time I'd come to a game, he'd come over and speak with me and all the Rebel people.
Jerry, Reggie Theus finished second in this one, but you know what? I think he's shown he's qualified to be a coach at any level. I thought he did a good job with the Kings, and we know he did a good job getting New Mexico State to the NCAA tournament. So, just a matter of time before he gets that good job.
And you just talk basketball with Reggie, and he knows what he's talking about. Reggie's he's going to be a big-time coach.
And, the thing I think that you got to like about Reggie is that he wasn't, a lot of times it's difficult for the superstar players to become good coaches. It's just, we've seen a lot of them who don't do well as coaches. But it looks like Reggie doesn't have a problem realizing that not everybody he coaches is going to be as talented as he was.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I remember when Jerry West went into coaching, and he wasn't anywhere near the coach he was as a general manager. And a comment was made to Jerry West about how difficult it was, and he had a great answer. He said the problem with a great player being a coach is they don't tolerate mistakes because the game came so easy to them. And there's a lot of truth to that.
Now, I think the effort level too. Sometimes these are guys who they don't know, they just won't be denied.
Yeah.
I mean, you go back to some of the guys that you coached, especially the top guys, like Larry Johnson. They're a different level. It's not just the talent. There's something about the drive they have that most people don't have.
Yeah, Larry would be a great coach if he wanted to. I'm not sure that's what he's looking for, but he would have been.
So what is it possible for the Rebels to? I mean, the program's in good shape now, but how far can it get? Can it get back to where it was in your day?
If it gets that far, you got to be very lucky. You got to be good, but you got to be very lucky, and so I don't think you can ever plan on that, but you're hoping for it.
The good thing is that we've seen Butler in the Final Four 2 years in a row. We just saw Virginia Commonwealth in the Final Four. These are not huge name programs. They're not playing in the Big Six conferences, so anything's possible.
Right.
But the thing is, that one thing I noticed about those teams is they've got a lot of experienced guys. I mean, tons of seniors on both teams.
I think that helps. A lot of times your teams that are loaded with players got guys that are one and done or two and done. And every now and then you get a veteran team that'll make a run at it.
I think one of the things that people are going to be real happy about, because we know you came out strong for Reggie to get this job, so did Danny, but you're here. And that's a real big sign of support that I think's huge for Dave Rice.
Well, I support Dave. I've always been very fond of Dave and got a lot of respect for him as a person. And I think he'll do a good job as a coach. Obviously I was supporting Reggie first. And I remember I was involved with Reggie before Lon got the job. And Reggie was up for a job at the time. And he really didn't get close. But they kept telling him, Reggie, you got to get experience. You got to go out and become a coach and do everything. And everything they told him, Reggie did. This was Reggie's dream job, so he did everything they told him to do. So I was behind Reggie. I still think a lot of Reggie.
Did you get a chance to talk to him over the weekend at all?
I talked to him the same day that he didn't get the job. He was just getting ready to go to practice with the Timberwolves.
Was he surprised, or did he kind of know it was coming?
Well, but when I got a hold of him, he knew it was coming.
What was his reaction to it?
Oh, he was very disappointed because this was his dream job.
Well, I sure hope he gets. I really do hope he gets that shot someplace. Las Cruces. That's a tough place to win. And in Sacramento, he had a team that just didn't have the talent. I hope he does get one of those big shots as a head coach, because I'd like to see him do really well. Good guy.
I really think he will. He's very knowledgeable. I think he's going to be a great recruiter. I think that's going to be his strong point. He could talk to anybody forever.
Well, we like talking to you, Chuck. It's always fun, man, and it's great to
Thanks.
see you here. You feeling good?
Yeah, not real good, but not bad.
All right. Well, not bad is a good thing. All right.
You're right.
Jerry Tarkanian, the best.